What's up YouTube, Silver Dragons here, and in this video I want to talk to some of the newer stackers out there and give you some tips on how to stack silver the right way. I've been purchasing physical silver for over 5 years now, and I've learned a lot of things, what to do, what not to do. So I want to give you 3 tips to maximize your silver stacking efforts. Stick around for the end because I'll give you a bonus tip as well. Let's do it. Did you know SD Bullion is giving away a monster box of 2023 Silver Eagles? Sign up today at sdbullion.com/sweepstakes. Thank you so much for watching. I do sincerely appreciate it. If you want to learn more about investing in precious metals, or if you just want to watch awesome videos about gold and silver, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, let's jump right in. Tip number 1 is going to be buy cheaper silver. Now, this seems fairly obvious, but there's a few different ways we can tackle this. You could purchase from a different location. You could purchase a lower premium silver item. You could also buy something when it's on sale. So I want to first talk about where you purchase your silver from, because this really does matter. Some people, they have a local coin shop right next to them, which has great prices, and if that's you, then shop there. I mean, you should be buying silver locally if you can, because you'll get the silver right away. You walk in with cash, you walk out with metal in your hand or in your pocket, or maybe you're wheeling it out on a cart if you're making a large purchase. But also what you're doing is you're building a relationship with this coin shop owner, and that can be very powerful. They can give you good deals down the road, or maybe when it comes time to sell your silver, you can bring it there and they'll give you a great price. So always start locally if you can, but if you don't have a coin shop near you, or maybe you do and their prices are just outrageous, then you're going to need to buy online. When you're buying silver online, make sure you're purchasing from a large, reputable bullion dealer. You don't want to get scammed, and also make sure you're buying at least enough to get the free shipping. This is really important. And also, don't ever pay with a credit card or with Bitcoin or something like that. Make sure you pay with an e-check, ACH, which is coming directly from your bank, or pay with a paper check. Simply mail it to them so you don't have to pay any additional fees, because when you buy silver online, there certainly are other fees if you use a credit card, if you spend less than the amount required for free shipping. So just make sure you're not having to pay any of those fees, because that money is going to be tacked on to the price per ounce for your stack. So other than buying locally or online and buying it from the cheapest place, you can also purchase lower premium silver items. This is going to be stuff like your silver bars, especially the larger sizes, or silver rounds, sometimes silver coins when they're on sale. Typically what I like to do is search for the lowest price per ounce, start there, and then look at some of the other options that are similar. I don't really like going to the high premium stuff first, perhaps purchasing silver eagles or some other type of a silver coin, or yes, they are very cool, they're very liquid, but you really need to avoid these higher premium silver items and stick with the lower premium stuff when you're starting, especially so you can build up a nice base and you can simply get more silver for your money. All right, tip number 2 is don't overdo it. Don't stack too much too fast. I know there are people on YouTube who have 5,000 or 10,000 ounces of silver, and you're thinking to yourself, wow, I need to catch up. I need to stack as much as I possibly can. What I'm saying is you need to stack smart. You need to make a budget, make good choices about your stacking. So you always need to have some cash on hand in case of emergencies. You don't want to put all of your savings into silver in case something comes up, because if you have to sell your silver and you just recently bought it, you're probably going to sell it at a loss. So it's smart to have maybe $1,000, $2,000 in $50 or $20 bills on the side in case you need it. Also, if you have a large amount of money that you're moving into silver, I don't recommend spending it all at once. I recommend dollar cost averaging and making smaller purchases. So let's say you have $10,000 you want to move into silver, maybe just do it $500 at a time. You buy a little bit this week, you buy a little bit next week, and then you'll have an average price you paid. It won't be like you just bought it all on the same day and whatever spot was that day, well, that's your price per ounce for your stack. No, you don't want that, because if silver price does go down over the next few weeks or few months, well, you'll be happy that you're able to buy it at the lower prices. But if silver price does go up, you'll be happy that you started when you did. So I think it's better to just dollar cost average. And obviously, if you're one of these people who you don't really have any savings and you're just budgeting for silver and buying a little bit every paycheck, well, you also don't want to overdo it there as well. You want to make sure you have enough money for all your bills and a little bit of money for fun things as well. It's nice to be able to go out to eat or go on a road trip or whatever. So don't spend all your money on silver. You have time. I don't think the dollar is going to end tomorrow or even this year. I think you're going to have plenty of time to put your wealth into silver to protect yourself, so you don't need to rush in. You don't need to panic buy. Okay, let's get to tip number 3, which is to diversify your stack. When it comes to investing in general, everyone always says diversify, diversify. Well, when it comes to buying precious metals, that certainly is the case as well. You don't want to have only one type of silver in your stack. You want to have a variety. For example, let's say you only buy silver bars. And this is great because you are converting your fiat currency into real money, but it would be better to have other types of silver in your stack as well, because when it comes time to sell, all you're going to have is just silver bars. And maybe 1 ounce silver items have a better buyback premium at that point in time. We certainly know American Silver Eagles are getting bought back for a lot more now than they used to in the past. So perhaps when you're buying your silver, try and buy whatever's on sale. That way you're getting a lower premium item, but you're also going to have a variety because those sales are going to rotate. Different things will be better to buy at different points in time. So you certainly want to have 1 ounce things in your stack. You certainly want to have junk silver in your stack as well if you ever need to barter with it. And you also want to have some gold in your stack. It's smart to buy some silver and some gold. The ratio that you buy is going to vary person to person, but when it does come time to sell, you'll be able to pick if you want to sell gold or if you want to sell silver, and which is more beneficial based on the gold-silver ratio or just demand at that point in time. So it's always best to just have a variety of things that you buy. Don't stack all of the same thing, so your stack will be more diversified, and again, you'll have more options if you ever need or want to sell. If you're still watching the video, I want to give you a bonus tip for making it this far, and the bonus tip is to buy a fun piece of silver on occasion. When you're stacking silver, it can be boring just buying sort of the same things time after time, another generic silver round, another silver bar. But if you buy something fun once in a while, this will keep it fresh. So maybe if you're into older silver coins, you could pick up a Morgan dollar, or maybe if you're into some of the newer collectibles, you could buy something fun like one of these right here. There are so many different options of higher premium things that you can get into to start collecting, and I certainly don't recommend you put a lot of your money into this stuff because again, the premiums are higher. But if it does keep you interested in silver, then that little bit extra of a premium you paid certainly will be worth it. So anyway, as we finish up the video, I want to ask you, do you have any bonus tips that you want to share with the rest of the community? Feel free to put those down below in the comment section. I want to say a big thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Silver Dragons out.